3.
Hey, we're here with Scott Snyder, writer of Batman, Batman Eternal, and countless other Bat titles at New York Comic Fest. Nice to have you, Scott.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
So, you've written plenty of Bat villains. I mean, here is the Court of Owls today. You wrote a great Joker in Death and Family, a great Riddler in Zero Year. So, I gotta ask you the tough question. Who is your favorite Batman hero?
Well, my favorite of all time has to be the Joker. I mean, for me, he's sort of, I think he represents my favorite sort of villainy, which is a kind of an antagonist who basically makes you afraid that the thing you're most concerned is true about yourself is true. So what I mean by that is I'll look at Batman or anyone he's facing and he'll say, I know what you're most afraid is true. I know what you're worried is your real flaw. And I know that thing is actually your flaw, and it is what's going to keep you from succeeding. So I'm going to make this big, horrifying challenge that will prove to you that you're worthless, and that thing is true about yourself, and that you're nobody and you're nothing. And that, he says that he does it to make Batman stronger, that he believes that if he throws these nightmares, challenges Batman's way, and Batman can overcome them, Batman will prove himself, infallible. But that kind of antagonist who basically looks inside you, sees what you're most terrified of, and then brings that to life, in some kind of horrifying obstacle course. That to me is sort of pure villainy. It's not just sort of being a monster and being scary. It's looking and seeing what you psychologically are most terrified of. In terms of what you think might be true about yourself, that you're worried might be true, that might be. I'm being very inarticulate, but that he brings that sort of he brings you face to face with that sort of challenge. So I love that about him. He's kind of like the devil's tongue to me that way.
Alright, one more thing. Obviously, I know you're working on Batman Eternal now. 0 years wrapping up. What can we expect to see from Batman in the future? I mean, if you can tell us.
I can't give you any spoilers, really, except to say that we're going to do what I honestly believe will be our biggest, sort of most out-of-control story, and hopefully our fan-favorite story. It's definitely a story that's designed as a kind of reward to fans for letting us do the origin, in a way that it has the biggest cast, it has many superheroes, it has many supervillains, and it's 6 issues. It goes from October to March. So we're going to announce more about it in San Diego, and then a lot of sort of teasers and things leading up to October. But I promise you, it is definitely our biggest, most popcorn, fun, nutty thing we've done.
Excellent. Well, thank you again, and that's all from the Batcave.
Thanks.